Israel is moving toward another consequential election, and one name has emerged at the center of the political conversation: Gadi Eisenkot. Today, he is a politician and a contender for national leadership. But the reminder is not here to tell Israelis how to vote. It is here to remember the man before the candidate. Before politics, Gadi Eisenkot was a soldier. He joined the IDF in 1978 and spent more than 4 decades in uniform. From the Golani Brigade, he rose through Israel's military leadership, commanding soldiers in the field, the Golani Brigade, the Northern Command, and eventually becoming the 21st Chief of the General Staff of the Israel Defense Forces. For years, Israelis entrusted Eisenkot with one of the greatest responsibilities a person can carry: the lives of their sons and daughters. He knew war, he knew command, and he knew the terrible price that sometimes comes with defending a country. But years later, he would pay that price himself. After the terrorist attacks of October 7, 2023, Israel went to war. Eisenkot joined the emergency government and became a member of the war cabinet. Once again, he found himself helping make decisions of war. But this time, his own son was among those fighting. In December 2023, while Eisenkot was carrying the immense responsibility of serving in Israel's war cabinet, the war became deeply personal. His son, Gadi Eisenkot, a 25-year-old reservist fighting in Gaza, was killed in combat. The former commander of Israel's army was now himself a bereaved father. A man who had spent decades sending soldiers into battle, meeting their families, and understanding the price of war, was now one of those families. And yet, he remained part of the leadership confronting the war that had taken his own son. When Gadi Eisenkot speaks about sending soldiers into battle, he speaks as a former chief of staff. But when he speaks about the price paid by Israeli families, he speaks as a father who paid that price himself. And then there is the man himself. When TV Abraham speaks with people who have known him, worked with him, or served with him, one description returns again and again: an honest man. Not a showman, not a man of political theater. Measured, disciplined, serious. Of course, integrity alone does not determine who should lead a country. His policies can be challenged, his decisions can be questioned, and his vision for Israel must be judged by Israeli voters. That is democracy. But as Gadi Eisenkot emerges as one of the significant contenders in Israel's next election, perhaps it is worth remembering what he carries with him. More than 4 decades in uniform, the command of Israel's army, the responsibility of war, and the loss of his son. Soldier, general, chief of staff, father, bereaved father. And now, a man asking Israelis to consider him for the leadership of their country. Whether they will is for Israelis to decide. Our role is simply to remind them who the man is before they judge the candidate. Gadi Eisenkot. This is the reminder.